Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Weekday Wagers live on our Weekday Wagers YouTube channel. If you're watching on social media, thank you. But join us over here on our YouTube channel where we're trying to push as far as we can. But our first stop is going to be the 2,000 subscribers. And so if you're watching this and you are not a subscriber of the channel, do us a favor and just go ahead and send us some love and send us a sub. That somehow rhymed. I didn't plan for it. But you can go ahead and subscribe to our channel already. But obviously, if you're here and you're a member, you're already able to chat live. And so if you want to become a member, very simple, $2 to be part of the fam, which is pretty much getting you a chance to chat, ask your questions, especially because we do have Ask Raf today here in about 15 or so minutes. And then he's actually got his live show today, Monday and Thursday. We're just going to go for right now. Mondays and Thursdays is going to be his Ask Raf show leading up to the football season. So go ahead and do that. But you can be baller status level, get your plays. I just put one out this morning, and you can go ahead and be able to chat as well. But today, we're talking about Joshua Baez, that weekend that he has. Plus, we're going to ask Raf what he has going on and dig into some college football, as well as the college football rankings that just came out. There's so much that's actually happening that we want to get to all that. And then the Daily Dinger here live on a Monday. So let's go ahead and bring in Marky Model. Mark, what's up, man?
Oh, wow. You know what? First of all, had an incredible weekend. But more importantly, got a chance to celebrate Friday night with a guy who tunes in every single day to the NRFI videos, Mr. JC1.
Oh,
he laddered every single full inning NRFI play that I put out last week, went up 19 units from Monday to Friday. So congratulations, JC1. Wow. He says he's going to run it back this week. Can't wait. Can't wait to see what we can put up again this week.
Mark, my only advice, don't suck. Like, just don't suck this week for JC1. He's up 19.
He's starting all over. So we're not risking the whole 19.
I know.
Just saying.
I just don't want to go negative 19 and then we're back to square one. Like, yeah, don't suck this week. Is all I got to say.
I got a good cushion. I like it.
All right. Well, talking about this weekend, one, you had a great time. We just briefly discussed it, not much at all, but we were getting pictures this weekend from you, and you're playing different gigs and different things. The people love to be entertained, and I know that there's always a side quest happening, right? But you went on your own side quest. What'd you do this weekend?
Went to the Paris. It's the Paris Drinks Fest in Paris, Ontario. So I safely navigated going into Canada, very close to Toronto. So I was a little nervous about some of the issues in the past. But yeah, the guy I played guitar with had to fill in for a band and who was playing this festival. And then we got to hang out with all the bands back in the green area. It was absolutely amazing. The Strumbellas, they're the ones who headlined Saturday night. We got a chance to hang with them, and it was perfect.
Yeah, that sounds like a phenomenal weekend. I have never been to Canada, so I need to get up there. Made a lot
of new Canadian friends, by the way. So starting to branch out. In fact, there's one guy, his name's Kevin. I told him I was going to use this quote. I asked him how he felt about the Maple Leafs, and his quote was, and I'll clean it up, was "F the Leaves." So that came from a Canadian. So I felt I was in good company, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we got to be careful. We've had some beef with Canada, so I'm glad you made it back safely, for sure.
Absolutely.
But this weekend, there was no ball that was safe with Joshua Baez. And wow. I don't know if you saw this, but I was watching just my social media, my Twitter account. I was looking through it, and I saw Joshua Baez leads off home run dinger in his first at bat. And then I was like, wait, hold on. That was a while ago. And then now I'm seeing another one. And then it was like another one. And he ended up opening up his career going 3 for 3 with 3 bombs. Like, what do you like? How crazy is that? Just first of all,
what? That's jaw dropping, right? I mean, here's a rookie that You get called up. You finally get your shot. And do the nerves get to you? Hell no. You double down and triple down and go. I mean, to do it in your first at bat is an incredible feat to begin with. And I know that there's been a long list of people who have done that. But my goodness.
Yeah.
3 for 3, 3 home runs. I mean, that's got to be like a rookie. That would be like a rookie quarterback going into the NFL. His first 3 passes for 50-yard bombs for a touchdown. 3 for 3, 160 some odd yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, the bad news is, where do you go from there, really?
Right.
You only go down. So it's great when it happens, but you're like, okay. Reality has to hit at some point. Or you know what? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you just keep catching the magic.
Yeah. Speaking of that, they're playing, and I know we have Nate G over here. There's a lot of young bats in the loo. Tarps off. Keep your tarp on, please. But there is a early game today. What time is that game? Because it is St. Louis. It's already going. It's top of the second.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I forgot that it was this early. So Baez officially leading off. What did he do his first at bat?
Oh, please tell me he hit a home run. I will go tarps off if he hit a home run.
I feel like I need to lie to you at this point. It looks like I thought he walked, but no, he was hit by the pitch.
That's what you get as a rookie going 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. Somebody's going to take a shot at you.
And now we have the Cardinals are up 2-0 on the Reds right now, which we had Baez got hit by the pitch and looks like then Herrera walked, but they both end up scoring on a Burleson hit. I'm not sure exactly what he did, but anyway, either way, phenomenal. We're actually got Baez up at the plate right now. Like that is great. Yeah, he's got he actually has 2 strikes on him, so this is his second at bat.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry, no, it said he was up, but he said Pages struck out looking. Okay, so now Baez is up. Okay. It was delayed. All right, so Baez is up. We're gonna watch along in that real quick. But I can't imagine. I think that's he's already got 2 balls on him. My God. But I would say that I don't know any other comparison in the basketball. There's no really. You can't go in and just you hit your first threes. Like that's doable. Like baseball, like your first 3 at bats hitting bombs. I don't know what other equivalent that you could have.
The only other thing I can think of, obviously, with the football reference, whether it's a quarterback or running back getting his first 3 carries, but then again, you're like, okay, yeah, but if they're goal line stands or goal line runs, whatever, it's not that big a deal. It's still a big deal, but it's not as big as 3 home runs. Or receiver. I mean, it's very hard to put this into context that would make sense because the rest of them all require a span of time, not just an at bat.
Yeah. I don't know.
A golfer with 3 holes in one?
Maybe, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's impossible because you're not going to have 3 par 3s, and even you're not going to have an easy par 4. Like they're going to put a par 5 in there somewhere or something that's harder. Like you can't even reach it. There's no way to hit the distance of 500 yards.
I don't know what tees you tee off from, but the ones I tee off from, that's very doable.
Well, unfortunately, I don't hit off the red tee, which used to be the ladies' tee. Now it's the senior tees. COVID ruined a lot of stuff for us. Like we can't even call them the ladies' tees anymore. And if you don't drive past the ladies' tees, if you know.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do.
All right. Well, that was an incredible weekend for Baez, who just ended up getting out. He hit looks like a line drive to center. Ended up getting out, but overall, phenomenal weekend for Baez. Phenomenal.
Our viewers are safe. Our viewers are safe.
Yeah.
Tarps on.
Yeah, phenomenal weekend just overall for everybody. So before we get to Rafael Esparza waiting in the wings, I can see him right now. Let's go ahead and get to our 2 plays that we have. And Mark, you're going to lead us off.
All right. Well, let's go to a little WNBA action. And it is the only game in the ladies' NBA, the women's NBA tonight. It's the Golden State Valkyries are hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm going with the little Valbala here. Golden State's Janelle Salaun to get 16 plus points, rebounds, and assists. You can get that at minus 111. And I absolutely love this number for Salaun tonight. When she gets at least 19 minutes on the court at home, she has cleared 16 PRA in 9 of 12 games this season, averaging almost 21. She's coming off back-to-back home performances with 29 and 22, and we're not asking her to take over the game here, okay? It's just a few buckets, a handful of rebounds, maybe a dish off or two. We're going to get this one done. Dallas has been one of her favorite matchups. Salaun has faced the Wings 3 times at home and finished with 26, 26, and 17 points, rebounds, and assists, clearing tonight's number every single time. She's averaging 23. Even her lowest performance against them was enough to cash this ticket, and we're getting a manageable number here at a 75% home hit rate and a perfect 3-for-3 matchup against Dallas. Give me Salaun to fill up the stat sheet tonight and get us to 16.
My button wouldn't work. All right, let's go ahead and continue. I'm going to go with Carter Jensen here for a walk. Is at plus 106. I'm looking at these stats, and he's going up against a guy in Mason Barnett. The dude has just not been good, but if you look over his last 2 outings, you're like, all right, I mean, it can't be that bad. Well, he's had 6 walks over his last 2 outings. Not been good. He struggles against both righties and lefties. So there's nothing that he's not picking on one side or the other. It's both. And so I was looking through here like, hey, how can I actually attack this? And it was all about Carter Jensen. He jumped off the page to me. No matter if he's facing a righty or lefty, he consistently walks over and over again. And then he's also faced him, and it was back last year, and he had a walk in his first at bat and a single in his second at bat. So we've already had some familiarity, if you know, from the Daily Dinger. But yes, I love Carter Jensen to get us a walk. He's leading off plus 106. It just screams that you have to play it. And so I'm going to go ahead and play this one today with Carter Jensen. But before we get to
they're playing the Dallas Wings. Shut up. Leave me alone. Dallas Wings.
You're an idiot. I heard the Dallas Cowboys. I'm like, what's he doing? What's he doing? But we did have Boogie come and join, and now Boogie is an official member here. And I know he's been an OG, but now officially official member. But I thought Boogie was already a member.
You know what? He might have been trying it out and it was like, you know what? It is that damn good. Let me just go full vest and make sure I did this for the whole time.
Because I went to go back and look at it. The reason is I actually screwed up while you're giving your play out because I was trying to find it. But I swear Boogie was he rejoined. That's what it was. Okay. I thought Boogie was a member already. So he rejoined. But I do have to say, and this is news before we get to Raphael real quick. So let me hide Boogie stuff real quick. But you don't know this. I don't know this. Joined 0 days ago. Joined 0 days ago. Joined 0 days ago. Joined 1 day ago. We have 4 new members. One of them is Boogie. He rejoined. Okay, I thought so. There was a guy that James Nolan, we talked last time, but now, as of a day or today, Sunny H81 joined, baller status level.
Nice.
James Thompson 8041, baller status level. And it says 0 days ago, so it's got to be today. And then Algie Williams, a lot of letters and numbers after that, but Algie Williams joined. And so thank you to all of you for being baller status level and coming and hanging out with us. Always a good time for sure. But we already have our plays out. I have mine out. Did you put out a play today?
Oh, for the no, not for the extra play. That's coming.
Shame.
It's coming.
Shame. I need a meme. I need a shame meme. Anyway. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get to. You're not Sophie Cunningham. Get out of here. We are going to talk about the top 25 of the college football rankings that just released. But guess what? Hey, Daniel. What?
What?
It's time to ask Raph.
It's Raphael. Raphael and Sparta. Raphael and Sparta. Bringing the fire to the booth. Fire in the booth. Coming with the rhythm and the absolute truth. Ask Raph. Ask Raph. Yeah, ask Raph. One time. Ask Raph. Ask Raph.
All right, Rafael Esparza is here. What up, Rob?
Not much. Every Monday when I come on, Mark says something. The Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys aren't playing today. And you know what? Instead of doing all that research for WNBA, they post your place. It's 2:15. People want winners now.
Mark?
First of all, the play I gave out here has been posted at justthesetsports.com since 11:30.
You just said you would post more plays.
I have a members only play.
Yeah,
that I
that's
will
what he's
be
talking
posting.
about, Mark.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Don't worry. I'm just waiting on a few more pictures to get confirmed, Rafael, so I don't give out misinformation. And then I have people adding me going, you suck. Because my research was on a particular pitcher who then got changed, especially since St. Louis is playing the second game of a doubleheader. I needed to make sure who they were pitching in this first game before I could put it out. That's all.
Well,
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I forgot it was a doubleheader today. I will give you that. I totally forgot about the doubleheader, so I apologize for that.
I can't believe you got the rebuttal and you somehow won. All right. Well, Rafael Esparza is here, and we are partnering with MyBookie. So if you want to join MyBookie and find some of the best odds, as well as a book that you can play anywhere, you can go ahead and get with MyBookie and scan the QR code in the top right corner. But Rafael, you have your show today at 3 p.m. Anything in general that you're wanting to talk about other than answer the questions from the chat?
Well, I thought my show was only Thursday this week, and I was coming out today, but I guess I can do. DG, you got me all confused. You got me all confused on text messages. Do you listen to our conversations on Friday? Were you still working your other job, or were you just playing with your kids?
Stay tuned. Rafael going 0 for 2 in these arguments.
You doing an Ask Raf show today at 3 o'clock Eastern, or just Thursday again this week? And it says today and Thursday. Isn't that what we discussed on Friday?
I was referencing right now. That's what I was referencing.
Yeah, but wanted to verify before I schedule your show. And you said, don't yell at me. And I gave you a laughing face.
I agree on that. But what did I post on my social medias today I didn't post 3 o'clock today.
That is a you issue.
All right. So we need to cancel your show for today. Full show.
No, Thursday is the full show.
So you're getting Ask Raf today. Today. Yes. My God. I need
what a Monday.
Yeah, it is. What's the new day? Like with the popcorn. That's my favorite. That's my favorite meme.
I agree.
Anyway. All right. Well, let's get to it. So I was going to actually do your spot shorter because you had your other show, but now that you are, we're going to have your normal time. Sorry, Mark. You don't have as much time. I will say that we had the college football stuff come out. Was there anything on your end, Rafael? Have you looked at the rankings yet? And is there anything that was surprising that stuck out to you at all?
I took a fast glance because that does mean nothing for what I do, means nothing for odds, means nothing. The only thing for odds that Joe Public is going to look at that and then they're going to run to make their bets. It's like, oh, this team is number 5 and this team is number 5. Please look at that when you're making your bets on an odds making point of view, because that changes numbers for me to get a better number on the other side. But it doesn't. I think the only thing I was actually shocked that Indiana was 6th. I know you're a big Indiana fan, but there's a lot of question marks on this team of a new quarterback, a lot of new faces on that team. Are they still celebrating from last year? I mean, how are they going to come out this year? So I'm a little bit shocked at the number 6. I thought it was going to be maybe like 8, 9, or 10. But wow, 6. I don't understand about that one.
Yeah, I was also looking through here, and it's Ohio State and Oregon at the top, whether it's the coaches poll or the top AP top 25, Georgia, and then Notre Dame, Texas is there. I don't understand why Notre Dame is still there. I know it's the schedule, Rafael, but why are they that high? Is it because their schedule is so easy?
Yeah, you said it. You answered your own question. I said because if you look at their schedule, I mean, it is pretty easy, pretty basic. Now, yes, they can get there. Are they going to do anything when they're there? Now that we're expanding the projections on how many teams are in there now. It doesn't really matter if you get in now. I don't care how many teams get in. I want to see who's raising the trophy. In the last couple of years, it's been Big Ten.
Yeah, and I expect it. Don't you expect to be Big Ten again?
I have Oregon. I think I said on your show I have Oregon to win it all. I have Oregon playing Georgia, and would not shock me at all if it's the role reverse, if Georgia beats Oregon, because I'm really high on this Georgia team. If you can get them to win the SEC at some plus money, I say jump on that.
Wow. All right. Well, let's get to.
I do want to ask Raphael just one quick one. You brought up Notre Dame, and I think the NCAA had a real chance, and this is coming from a Notre Dame guy, to slap Notre Dame on the wrist and say, "Hey, if you want to be ranked higher," even the coaches and the APs, I think they all had an opportunity to say, "Hey, look at this schedule." And it really, they should not be in the top 5. They just shouldn't be, because I think what it does is it sets them up for an argument down the road of, yeah, but you're in the top 5, but you haven't played anybody. You really have. It
does, but we're talking about Notre Dame. We're talking about touchdown Jesus. They're probably one of the most popular teams in college football. Doesn't matter how many championships they won. No offense, DG. They're the Dallas Cowboys of college football. I mean, because everyone
always our year.
Everybody, it's always our year. It's always our year. Notre Dame. They haven't really done anything winning it all, but they are so popular. They have their own, let's face it, TV channel every football game, NBC. That's why they're ranked so high, is because they're touchdown Jesus.
But are they still that big, Raphael? Are they?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Even betting wise, people will always bet on Notre Dame. It's probably one of the most popular teams. I would say Georgia, Alabama are up there. BYU is up there. Wisconsin is up there. People, even though Wisconsin's back at still thinking it's 1990, like Nebraska, but those two teams always get betting action.
Wow.
I was going to say NBC stands for the Notre Dame Broadcasting Company.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think we should do this. I think of this last day, everybody.
But I predicted the Cowboys were going to win a division a couple of weeks ago. I'm not mocking. I'm just saying that every year, like the Chicago Cubs before they won the World Series. This is our year. This is our year. This is our year. And look at that.
We hear the same thing from Toronto every single year. This is our year. This is our year.
Same thing with Buffalo Bills. I mean, they're going to be. I think the Cowboys win a Super Bowl before the Buffalo Bills win a Super Bowl.
Oh, now we're going to fight. All right.
All right. Let's get to. We do have a couple questions. Let's get to this one, and then I have some NFL questions for you, Raphael. The favorite Scotty Too Hottie wants to know, what's your favorite game day food?
Easy.
Well, I only have pretty much a game day food on Super Bowl Sunday, because normally on Saturdays and Sundays I am working the whole time, so I don't like to eat and stuff like that. But for Super Bowl,
you don't like to eat.
Well, when there's games on, I'm working, so I don't like to eat when I'm working. But I would probably have to say some type of a nacho.
Oh my God, Mark, please help us. Help Raphael.
Hands down. Raphael is 100% correct. Nachos. And I am talking about loaded nachos. I don't care what you put on.
Yeah, it has to be loaded, yes.
Meat, chicken, whatever.
Okay, the Bills are winning the Super Bowl.
I would say wings would be my number one. 2 would be barbecue nachos. It wouldn't just be nachos. Nachos.
Barbecue nachos.
Barbecue.
I think I had barbecue nachos last year. I had barbecue nachos on Super Bowl last year.
I don't care what you do your nachos. Nachos is the go-to. It's there. It's the sour.
Just like I think his second question is, what's my favorite drink? I usually only drink during football season on Sundays. I don't, and because I don't watch NFL games live. So on Sundays, pretty much like almost a vacation day for me. I go to the movies, do something else, go have dinner, a happy hour on Sundays. One of my favorite things to do during football season.
We have some questions now, because
I knew you said that before. You laid out a day.
Yeah, I don't watch live NFL football. Very seldomly I will. And if I'm working, let's say if I'm doing odds for political or entertainment and I'm in my office working on Sunday, have it on, but I'm not sitting there just die hard watching. My favorite friend on NFL is I watch starting usually around 6 o'clock on Sunday night. Fast forward button, watching all the NFL games. I can watch an NFL game in probably less than an hour, a full game. Because it's mostly commercials, laundry on the field. I'm not going to waste my whole day on just horrible broadcasting and horrible people announcing the game when I can just fast forward a game and watch it.
That's why Red Zone is my best friend.
Yeah, but I love Red Zone, and I will swear by Mr. Hansen.
It just got weird.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, college football is a totally different story. Totally different story. All 6 TVs, 6 different. Well, 5 of them got college football, and I'm usually watching horse racing. But yeah, college football, totally different animal. Totally different animal.
My God, horse racing. I just I get it, and I enjoy horse racing like once or twice a year, but like we're talking about all the time. Crazy. All right, let's get to some football questions. I haven't.
Well, I'm going to answer a question. This one came through Instagram today, Ask Raf, and they were talking about college football futures. And the guy question was, what's the best place to place your future bets in college football? And we talked about this. You have to have multiple outs on any type of futures. And I'm going to make an example right here. I got my bookie on one screen. I have DraftKings on another. And I'm going to use an NFL example. Let's say you think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win the NFC East. DraftKings has plus 820. My bookie has plus 880. It was 9-1 this morning, so I guess they got some action right there. That's 70 to 80 cents different than if you just had one book. If you like a team, doesn't matter if it's NFL, college football, NBA, a future, you need to have multiple outs. Just because you can get 60, 70, almost a full dollar difference on futures. Why would you want to lay plus 820 at DraftKings when other books have either 880, 9-1? I think I saw plus 925 this morning. I do believe it was Bet365. I'm not 100% sure. You have to look at the best numbers, because if you're going to put your money in that's going to sit there for months and months and months, make sure you have the best number.
Yeah, I agree. That's a great take. Go ahead, Mark.
You just brought it up, and I know last Monday you and I talked about looking at Notre Dame from the college side, looking at a future for Notre Dame, and given their schedule as it gets closer to the playoffs, specifically buying in now to cash out before the playoffs start because of their schedule. And that price is only going to go down, which means you're going to get a higher cash out value than you would if you played it all the way through. What is there a difference like for Notre Dame at my bookie compared to others?
I haven't checked on Notre Dame specific, but if you can get a better cash out, I'm a big fan of cash out. I mean, because you guys know me, you make fun of me of hedging. I hedge all the time. College basketball, I'm the hedge. I usually have anywhere between 4 or 5 different middles that I'm working at all day long on that one. So I'm a big believer in cash. I'm a big believer in cash out, because if I can go to bed $1 up than when I woke up, I'm a happy guy. So I'm a big believer on cashing out on that. But you have to make sure it's a smart cash out, not a dumb cash out. Look ahead. If you're going to cash out on Notre Dame, let's say they're playing Syracuse and Temple in their last 2 games, why would you cash out when they have 2 easy games?
Well, they could lose. We know that.
It's funny you brought up Syracuse, because they're going to be a powerhouse in the ACC this year.
All right, get out of here.
I don't think so.
I have a
Total
question.
season went under on Syracuse.
Week 1, September the 3rd. You're going to be watching football, obviously. 7 o'clock rolls around, whatever time this game comes on. Missouri, Arkansas, Pine Bluff. Why should we take Arkansas Pine Bluff plus 54.5?
I would wait to see if that number. I do think it goes a little higher.
54, and it's going to go higher.
I think so, because now if you look at Missouri, I mean, they're a team that's on that borderline of, okay, are they going to be good? Because don't forget, we talked about this last year, I think, on another show. Most of these teams need style points. If you want to move up in the rankings, I think style points is really what people forget about now these days. So if you're a team that's either 30 or 40-point favorites, you need style points. You don't want to win by 20, and then let's say another team plays that same one and they win by 60 or 50. That makes you look bad. Style points is going to be really, really key. We saw it last year and we saw it the year after.
Wow. But that's a huge number, Mark. I know you're looking around. Do you have a number on that game?
No. So our college projections have just started running. I was just looking at the report that ran this morning. Missouri's projected to win that game 99.8% of the time. The difference, though, and it's interesting, is 45. The projected score 45-5. So you're only talking about a 50 points or 40 point spread. At that point.
I just saw that number and I was like, my God, like, what are we doing? First week, 54.5. And you're saying it could go higher, which is crazy to me. I don't know what the safe number is. Is it 56? Isn't that 8? Would that be 8 touchdowns? Well, I don't know.
Yeah. 8 touchdowns would be 56.
If you're gonna bet that team, let's say if you like Missouri, if you're even gonna bet that game, just bet the total. It's really, if you bet the total over, then you're just looking at Pine Bluff. If you can get maybe 7 to 10 points, the game is most likely going to go over. Because if they score, how pissed off is Missouri going to be that they put points on the board? So they're going to want to run up the score.
And I do know, having family in Columbia, that Missouri is talking about this being their season. Talking about delusional. In the SEC to make their footprint and really make their presence known. And because of that, they are going to absolutely destroy lesser
That's what
teams.
I think style points for Missouri is going to be huge because they're in that middle where South Carolina is supposed to be good this year. Florida's improving this year. Kentucky might be improving this year. So they're in that middle. If LSU goes down a little bit, if they start off sluggish, then maybe Missouri can leapfrog them. So it's going to be very interesting with Mizzou.
All right. Well, let's change a little bit. Let's go to the NFL. Is there anything in the week 1 that you're looking at so far that you might have your eye on?
I usually don't bet week 1 until after week 2 preseason, because then you start realizing, okay, what's going to happen with this quarterback? Because a perfect example, what I saw and what I've been hearing in New Orleans is maybe Spencer Rattler might be on the move, and they keep Zach Wilson to be the backup quarterback for Tyler Shuck. So does he maybe go to Washington, where they might need a legitimate backup quarterback? Because now when you're getting closer to week 1, when I usually do my numbers, okay, now I'm looking at quarterbacks, because how many times do we see a star player, quarterback or something like go down in week 1?
Yeah.
So I have to look at that. We have earlier games for week 1, so I usually don't pull the trigger on that one. I'll do some first halves in week 1, probably more than anything, just because it's week 1 is actually preseason week 4.
So I got a question for you, Raphael. Like in week 1, we've got the Patriots and Seahawks kicking off on September 9th. Right now, you're looking at a spread of -3.5. The Seahawks -3.5. We have this projected as such a lopsided win for the Seahawks. Is that because I'm looking at the report right now and I'm thinking, okay, I need to get the reports out so people can lock that in early if that's something that they want to play. But 2, we have them projected to win almost 80% of the time straight up in that game. They're -180 for the money line, but -3.5 is at -110, and we have them winning by at least 9 points.
And over the summer, I think it was sometime in June, it opened up at 4.5. So the actually number has come down a full point. I think it stays at 3.5. I don't think it's going to move that more. I'm just blown away how people are totally disrespecting New England. I mean, at this year, I mean, they didn't win just double-digit wins. They won a lot of games. Now I know their schedule was a cupcake last year, but they still represented the Super Bowl. They still have Drake May, even if he gets hurt. They got Danny DeVito as their cabinet backup quarterback. I know it's Tommy DeVito, but I call him Danny DeVito. But yeah, that's one thing that scares me about New England. But if you liked New England, you missed the best number. I mean, the 4.5. Why would you take 3.5 right now? But I think it's Seattle's game, but they have a lot of new faces.
Yeah, I have to ask about that. Let me ask both of you and just give me your answer. If you're looking at the Seattle Seahawks this year compared to last season, obviously Seattle won the Super Bowl, but Raphael, are they a better team this year or were they a better team last year?
I think their defense is going to probably be the same. I mean, their defense was outstanding. I think their offense may take a step backwards, even though I know they lost their running back to Kansas City. But I always say a running back's a dime a dozen. There's only probably 2 running backs in the league that I would say, wow, they lost him. Wow, what's this team going to be? I think if they can run the ball, but they need their backfield to be able to catch the ball because their running backs were really, really good last year on catching the ball. You almost had a 4th wide receiver plus your tight ends when they were on the field. So I think that's going to be the big difference, but their defense is still going to be really good.
Yeah. Mark, you think they're better last year?
I think from a defense standpoint, they didn't miss a trick. They didn't,
okay.
They're not losing anything defensively. Offensively is going to be the question mark. And I agree with Raphael here 100%. It's what can they do with this offense to keep their quarterback safe, buy time, and can they utilize a better mix of rush, short pass, long to open up a long pass. And if they can do that, the Patriots don't stand a chance in game 1. I think defensively, Seattle is too tough of a team that when you look at what the Patriots did last year, and yes, I know that they won some playoff games and they did it to their credit. I don't think they can go in week 1 to Seattle and impose their will against the Seattle
this
defense.
Game's overseas, right? Is this right?
No.
This is not the one overseas? Is that the Thursday game then?
I think it's the Thursday game that's overseas. I think the Thursday game's in Australia, if I'm not mistaken.
Melbourne. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I thought that game was Australia. I'm sorry. But yeah, either way, still crazy. All right. Same question. We can go a little bit short on this one. The same thing for the Patriots. You think they're better last year, or do you think they have potential to be better this year?
I think they take a small step backwards. I mean, they ain't going to repeat what they did last year with that record. But I think Drake May takes a small step back. And I think Sam Darnold might take a small step backwards because now people have 18 games of tape running a Seattle Seahawks offense. I think New England has the same thing. I think they show on that one. And I think they have a bullseye on their back with Drake May, where we heard about it all season last year, Drake May. So I think they take a small step backwards. I'm not saying they're going to be 8-9, but I think they maybe win 10, 11 games.
I'm just talking about in general being a better team. I know their record was a record, but Mark, I'm looking at this Patriots team. The reason I ask this is because that number, I lean to the Patriots. I know they're playing in Seattle. I lean to the Patriots because they have gotten better. Their defense should be somewhat consistent. Their offense should be better. Drake May another year. Plus, they have Romeo Doubs and A.J. Brown to add, and got rid of Ding Dong that was on a boat all off season. Yeah. So I think that this Patriots team is actually more dangerous on the offensive side now.
I do think if you took their schedule last year with the team that they have right now, yes, you are looking at a significant difference. Okay, but we've got you. You can't talk about a team. Is the team better? 100%.
Okay.
But the difference here in the wild card is their schedule. They are playing a much tougher schedule this year than last year because of last year's success. So I think it's not, are they a better team? Yes, 100%. Are they going to perform better against the schedule that they have laid out for themselves? And I'm not sold. Because I think to Raphael's point, you're a one injury away with Drake May. A sprained ankle, a concussion that alters that entire trajectory for the Patriots and can flip their season.
All right. Well, we got.
I'm not sold on A.J. Brown. Really? I'm not sold on a trouble wide receiver going to another team. How many times has that been successful?
Right. I agree. All right. Let's. We got some questions, and we'll get you out of here. So some little ass Raph. All right. We have. Scotty has all the questions, so I'm gonna keep rolling. And I appreciate Scotty for asking the questions. If you have a question, real quick, put it in because we're about to be doing a quick express lane and getting Raphael out. Will the Cubs make the playoffs this season?
Yes, I think both Chicago teams make the playoffs.
Both. Wow. Okay.
Big wins this weekend for the White Sox beating Cleveland or beating Detroit. I think Detroit needed those games, and I think the White Sox take game today too.
That's awesome. All right. Well, next question is favorite wrestler of all time.
Oh, that's easy. Eddie Guerrero.
Really?
Ooh.
I did not expect that.
Steel. Lie, cheat, and steal. Latino Heat.
Do you have any other ones? I had no idea you were gonna say that.
I would say that's entertaining. It has to be The Rock. No one can grab the mic like The Rock and just do a promo and stuff like that. He was just hilarious. But Eddie Guerrero is easily for me.
Active wrestler, favorite.
Ooh, active. Well, duh. Nikki Bella.
I forgot about your Nikki Bella love. That is funny. Mark doesn't have a clue what we're doing, but yes, that Nikki Bella, she's definitely doing some things. She's hitting her stride, as we'll say. All right, that's all the questions we had. Thank you everybody for putting those in here. For you mainly, yes, Scotty. Yes, I'm talking mainly to Scotty, but I think it will be a good time. But you will have your live show on Thursday, and so we lead
Sorry
up
for the
to
mishap.
the football. To the football. We'll
I take full responsibility on that one. It was my bad.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and continue on as we do always. But Rafael Esparza is here with my bookie, but it's time to go to the dinger. So let's go ahead and pivot that way. To here we have Pete Crow Armstrong here on the graphic. That's a sexy graphic, Mark. Yeah. We got Matty O plus 260. The Dodgers, Max Muncy at plus 280. Junior Caminero Cash at plus 300. Munetaka Murakami plus 300. And then PCA plus 350. Who you going, Mark?
Look, give me PCA here. He has been like, this is the crosstown rivalry. We just talked about it, both the Cubs and the White Sox. He's facing Luis Castillo. He's a right-handed pitcher. And Castillo relies on off speed to get batters out. PCA has a 14% barrel rate against the off-speed pitch. He's driving it well. He's got a home run in 2 of his last five games. I love this spot for him to go yard, especially in a rivalry game. Give me a close game. That's when PCA steps up and wins it.
Wrong. I'm going to go Chase Mydroth for the other Chicago team. Chase Mydroth going against Shota Imanaga. Imanaga sucks, and he is giving it up like he's a – yep. I'm looking at a guy that loves hitting lefties. I gave him out as the longest shot, which is a plus 850. That was this morning. I don't know what it is now. It's probably come down because everybody's put in their Chase Mydroth bets already. But Chase Mydroth crushes lefties. I think he crushes another lefty today, and Imanaga sucks. And I think that we have a long dong today by Chase. It's going to be a good day.
I cannot believe you're targeting my pitcher. I hope your guy hits a home run.
He will.
Just not in the first. Not in the first. Dude, not today.
Not today, Junior. Speaking of Junior, we got a bomb. Caminero Cash always is coming in strong. All right. Well, let's pivot from that. That's our Daily Dinger. Check out the Daily Dinger video as well as the NRFI video. You want to hit on that one. But we do have, we're always announcing things and we're always sharing. And I guess probably more sharing than announcing.
Can I ask you?
Oh, yes.
What is your favorite game day drink?
My favorite game day drink? So I would say like now, Saturdays and Sundays are different. So Sunday, it is always going to be at around 11 somehow, some way during football season. My wife and we're always doing mimosas. And so okay. I don't like that's Sundays around that time, even though I don't know why, but I just signed my daughter up to which I am coaching her fall softball team. And it's a Sunday only league and it only goes through the fall. And we only have football in the fall. And so I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but I chose that life. And it starts with my tryout and workouts Sunday this next week. So it's starting very soon. So I don't know if that changes. I might add to it. I don't know. But yeah, that's usually Sunday. But Saturday, I enjoy like a Surfside in the afternoon. My Saturday is, if I'm watching football, it is Surfside in the afternoon while it's hot, and then it goes beer, and then it goes whiskey towards like the pack after dark or whatever the college football after dark is. That's where mine is. So,
Gotcha.
what's yours?
Gotcha. Well, I have a follow-up question now.
Oh,
Since
God.
you're coaching, are you going to be like Walter Matthau on the original Bad News Bears, sitting in the dugout with a little flask of mimosas? Because you can't crack a beer now like he did back in the 70s.
Right.
Are you going to be sitting with a little flask of mimosas? You and
unfortunately, no. My wife is a teacher, and as you know, we have different standards with the children's.
Yep.
So I have to be very, very careful. But I will definitely not be drinking before, or I'll be drinking after practicing games.
So and on Saturday for me, it is all dependent on if we have a gig that Saturday night. If we have a gig that Saturday night, I will enjoy a couple of afternoon beers, something a little heavier. That's not going to, you know what I mean? You're not chugging those to get lit up anyway. On Sunday, well, look, we already have chat members who have seen some of my Sunday.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So if you know me, I let the bourbon or whiskey flow, and I will tell you, I have a newfound love for Canada because it's the only place I have ever seen Jameson triple. And it is the smoothest Irish whiskey you will ever taste in your life. If you can get your hands on this delicious nectar from the gods, do it.
Wow. I don't know how we got down this path, but real quick, if you're watching on social media, come join us over at Weekday Wagers. We're trying to hit 2,000 subs before football season, which is very shortly. We're already talking about football time. So do us a favor. We're looking for less than 100 people. You can hang out with Scotty with your chicken and biscuit crackers, whatever the hell that means.
Do you know what those are?
No. Is it real chicken and a real biscuit? But it's not, because
it's chicken. It's think of a townhouse cracker with this kind of chicken and biscuit kind of flavor.
Is it the name of the? Like, what do we?
Yeah, it's the name of the cracker. It's just the flavor of the cracker, chicken and biscuit cracker, and it is. Dude, I'll eat a box.
Really?
Yeah, with nothing on them. They're I can't. Wow, Scotty, too hot in there.
Yeah, charcuterie board crackers. We got chicken and biscuit. I don't know what's happening. Real quick. All right, let's pivot. But if you're watching on social media, join us over at Weekday Wagers on our YouTube channel. We'd appreciate it. We're just trying to grow this thing. If you want to chat live, be a part of the fan, baller status level, you'll get the plays as well as chat live like everybody else. All right, let's get to it. One, just want to share this information. We have more stuff to share, don't worry. But we figured we would get you excited because we're excited. I actually just finished this today, got your approval, and so I'm hoping that everybody else likes it too. This will be just a simple thumbnail. But this is the thumbnail for your new Walking the Dogs video show. One, tell the people a little bit about what your videos are going to be about for college football.
Yeah, so...
The underdog.
I love that. And I'll tell you why I love that, because wow, what a coincidence. A pug, if you don't already know this, I will tell you right now, a pug won this year's ugliest dog contest in the world. Go check it out. Go Google it. I'm telling you, this pug has got a tongue hanging out. It is absolutely hilarious. So I love that thumbnail. Last year, I would say, last college football season, I was sending out to you and a couple other people all the model projections for underdogs to either win outright or cover. And we hit at a ridiculous 76% on the underdogs that we identified. So I cannot wait to share those underdog picks with our community, with our viewers, and know that we have already gone through 2 years of our own data collection on this. We've back tested it for another 6 years, but we have a very good feel for when the model projects something to hit, when we should pounce. And I can't wait to share that. So yes.
Nice. I like it. Well, I think the underdogs are going to be good. We've already kind of just planned it a little bit. It'll be a video that might give you one underdog you like for that weekend, depending on the games. 2 could be up to 3, whatever it might be. Who knows? It could go crazier from there. But we always adapt. We always are flexible and can adjust. So if there's more that's coming or less that's coming, we want to be able to be flexible. So we're not forcing things. So don't want to ever force it. But you'll definitely get a video on an underdog to take. And it's going to be more fun because, right, everybody can pick Georgia to win and, that's fine. But we're talking about trying to find a true underdog. We're looking for the upset, the fun. What this is all about, what college sports is really all about is the upset.
You're going with the team that nobody else has an effing chance.
Yeah. And some days
that's what we want.
They'll get beat by 3 touchdowns. But there will be those days that they will win.
Yeah,
it'll be great.
I am not taking that Missouri game as the first underdog of the season, by the way.
I might, if it gets to 56.5, I might take Arkansas Pine Bluff plus 56.5. Like, don't lose by more than 8 touchdowns. Robbie said that Smokey made the graphic.
Well, it's because we couldn't put the Florida Gator on there. It was a dog thing.
I almost put the gator in the background, just like waving, but like in the very, very small area in the very back.
Up in the top ring.
Yeah, just hanging out. But we did have a question from when's Robdar coming back? And I know Rob's already answered it, but Robbie's Radar is coming back week 1. Week 1.
I was going to say, I'm not familiar with that segment. I know Robbie's Radar is coming back week 1. I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, that's Robdar. You know about it.
No, it's not.
Robdar.
No, it's not.
It is.
Because Robbie and I always do it. It's Robbie's Radar. Yeah, I love that.
Robbie's Radar is coming back.
The chills.
And so I don't even know. Maybe I need to update this because it is week 1 opponent is the New England Patriots, just because we just talked about it. So we'll have it. It'll be out here. And what we're doing is we're putting out the video for Robbie's Radar on Thursday morning. It'll be a live video. Just check it out. Just like the Daily Dinger is. You check out the Robbie's Radar.
The NRFI video,
And just like the NRFI video. And then you'll have that afternoon, we're going to have a show. It'll be live, 2 p.m. Eastern. Rob and Mark will be there, and we'll be able to you can ask all your questions. Rob can give a little bit more of an insight into the plays and everything else, and maybe something he's targeting. So all of that will be there. We'll have so much more. But I just finished up the thumbnail, so we just want to share that. But we'll also have much more that we're going to have for play, fade, touchdowns, college football, kickers, punters, everything. So we'll keep rolling everything out to everybody. It should be a lot of fun. So that's all we have. All right, that's all I got. Mark, what do you have?
Look, it's Monday. I can't wait. I got a members only play coming out in baseball for tonight. That'll be up here in about 15, 20 minutes. I'll get that one done. But everything else, let's have a great week, man.
Let's do it. All right. Long show is always on Monday somehow, some way. Mondays and Fridays are just being crazy, crazy long. Our next live show is Wednesday. Still, we're going Wednesday until September the 9th. And then we're going to transition to Thursdays, which will be September the 10th, the next day, since that is the first game. So we'll make sure if there's games, we have shows live for you so you can ask questions, get your plays out that day. But that's all we got.
Hit the subscribe button. We need to get to 2,000.
Yep, I would.
Just 2,000.
In the year 2000 subs. See you.